Next up is Kayleigh Head, an 8th grader from Duchenne. She will be giving a talk, Your Mind, Your Body, and You. Let's have a big round of applause for Kayleigh.
How many people in this room have ever looked into a mirror or at a reflection of themselves and thought about how they looked? If you're like me, maybe you thought about how awful your hair looked, or how the stain on your shirt grew somehow, or something else. Now, how many of you have ever looked into a mirror and looked at your forehead and, without thinking how big, small, pimply, wrinkly, etc. it looked, thought about the lump of matter concealed behind it? Your brain. As defined by TEDxYouth the part of the central nervous system enclosed in the cranium of humans and other vertebrates, consisting of a soft convoluted mass of gray and white matter, and serving to control and coordinate the elemental and physical actions. Because that's all your brain really is, right? Not quite. A passage from Library ThinkQuest states that the mind results from the organized connections of neurons within the brain, connected both to the environment and to mechanisms for changing the environment. So your brain creates your mind, but what is the mind? Merriam-Webster defines the mind as the element or complex of elements in an individual that feels, perceives, thinks, wills, and especially reasons. So your brain creates your mind, and your body houses and cares for your brain. But really, it's your mind that makes the decisions to keep both your body and brain healthy. Kind of confusing, right? But to understand how you function psychologically, you need to think about this. Dictionary.com defines the body as the physical structure and material substance of an animal or plant, living or dead. Without your body, what would your mind be, really? A floating nothingness. So how do you see your mind? In a way, it is the most needy yet vital component to you. Without your mind, your body would simply be a lump of matter. But with your body acting as the life, or as the vessel for your mind, and your mind acting as the life of your body, you can do virtually anything. It's what you use this combination of life and vessel to do that can make an imprint on the world. So, what imprint would you want to leave? Another dark spot adding to the shadows of the world? Or one shining light breaking the darkness? There will always be dark, but light beats dark continuously. Some people think they could never leave an imprint on the world. However, a passage from Library ThinkQuest states that we human beings, the most complicated living things of all, can not only adapt to a huge variety of natural environments, we can imagine new environments and our roles in them. We can thoroughly manipulate and change our environments and then adapt to these changes as well. You control how you react to situations, and with that, control your environment and future situations. You create your world. The people who think they could never leave an imprint on the world often bury themselves in what they think of as themselves, their bodies. Those with low self-esteem often think about their body more than their mind. Maybe they have a brilliant, gorgeous mind just waiting to shine into the world, if they could only break past the bonds of shallow obsession with their vessel. Now, don't get me wrong, taking care of your body is very important. Looking nice is good too, but not necessary to survival. Do you think that maybe you might be one of the people who has low self-esteem because you find it impossible to look past your body? Next time you start down a bad road of thought about your body, spend some time with your mind. Show yourself that you really are a good person, that you can truly make a positive impact on the world. Anyone who's really worth hanging out with or talking to will look past imperfections of your body to the goodness of your mind. After all, who has a perfect body? No one, that's who. The people who look like Barbie dolls are almost always the ones we see on television or in magazines. And because they're on television or in magazines, they've been edited. We're shown a fake, non-existent beauty ideal. If we constantly try to live up to that, we can never be satisfied. Your mind is you, not your body. Your mind is what really matters. And if you find that your mind and how you act do not satisfy you, don't deny it. Try to find the real you that might be locked up behind vanity or past hurts. Everyone has a choice. You can live your life how you want to. If you so desired, you could live a life that would add to the shadows of the world. You could live a life that would only add to the grayness of the earth. Or you could live a life that would enhance the brightness of man's legacy forever. So go show people they don't have to be slaves to their vessels. Go show love to the world or cure an incurable disease. Go help an elderly woman across the street. Every act of goodness, no matter how big or small, only adds to the light of the world. Will our future be dark, or will it be bright and shine across the universe? It's up to you and me and everyone you will ever see, and even more. We are each influenced by the people we know and talk to. I can almost guarantee that you have changed someone's life. Our actions influence others' actions. So if you have a dream, start making changes in your own life. Show people your dream. You can change the world. We will decide our own future by our own actions. We will create our future. So go change the world and the future legacy of humankind with you. Thank you.